All right. Now we're doing freeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, object-oriented programming. Use closure to protect properties within an object from being modified externally. All right. So in the previous challenge, Bird had a public property name. All right. It is, which one was that? Let's look. Yeah, it did, like this one right here, right? It is considered public because it can be accessed and changed outside of Bird's definition. All right. So we could do bird.name and call him Duffy, or Daffy, why not? Anyway, whatever. Therefore, any part of our code can easily change the name of Bird to any value. Think about things like password and bank accounts being easily changeable by any part of our code base. That would cause a lot of issues. Oh, it would. Absolutely. The simplest way to make this public property private is by creating a variable within the constructor function. This changes the scope of that variable to be within the constructor function versus available globally. This way, the variable can only be accessed and changed by methods also within the constructor function. All right. So basically, we're doing something like this. We're making the bird constructor right here, and we're letting it say, let hatched egg equal 10, I should say. And then we'll say this dot get hatched egg count equals this function here, and it returns hatched egg. So this function is just going to return this variable, which equals this number, right? And then we'll say let ducky equal new bird. So we're making this ducky instance. And so when we say ducky dot get hatched egg count, it'll just say 10 because that's what this function's telling it to do, right? So let's read this. Here, get hatched egg count is a privileged method because it has access to the private variable hatched egg. So this is a private variable right here. This is possible because hatched egg is declared in the same context as get hatched egg count, all right? So because this is inside of this, or this is inside of this, which is inside of this whole thing, it's private, right? So in JavaScript, a function always has access to the context in which it was created. And this is called closure. So since this stuff's inside of this constructor, this is closure right here, according to this, right? So now we're going to change how weight is declared in the bird function so that it's a private variable. And then we're going to create a method getWeight that returns the value of weight 15, all right? So right now it's this, but we need it to be let, all right? That way it's no longer public. We'll say let weight equal 15 like that. You see it went gray. I guess that's just a thing that the text editor does. But anyway, what we're going to do here is say this dot get weight equals a function. And that function is going to do this. It's going to return weight. All right. So we'll come down here and we'll say console.log, no. First, we're going to make an instance of a duck. We'll make a duck instead of ducky. So we'll say let duck equal new bird. All right. So it's referring to this one, right? This constructor right here. And now that we've done that, what we're going to do is say duck dot get get weight like that. And let's just console.log this thing. So let's wrap this up in parentheses. Not like that. Let's wrap this up in parentheses and say console.log. And we'll see right here. Come on. oh. Because we need to put the parentheses at the end. So we'll put the parentheses right there. And now it does say 15 because it does this function, which returns the weight, and the weight equals 15. And I'm sure you get it. All right, so let's run the test. Looks good. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to understand the immediately invoked function expression, iffy. And we'll see you next time.